All right, good morning, everybody. So this week we will start just as we usually do with the pad, or countdown of everything into the pad, and I will give the welcome. And then from there, we'll jump right into Glorious Day. So doing this song like the track, we've done this song in E and in D, but we're going to do it in the original key and do it in D, and we're going to do this song just like the track. So verse 1, verse 2, I will take, we'll jump in on the first chorus there together, staying into verse 3 in the second chorus, and then going out in the bridge, and you'll come back in after the line of now you call me a citizen of heaven. We'll come in on when I was broken, you were my healing. And then we'll stay in until the end of the song. From there, we'll go into our scripture reading, and then we'll go into a scripture reading, and then Alyssa will lead us in reckless love. So verse 1 will just be Alyssa. We'll come in on the first chorus with her, staying in through verse 2 and the second chorus, and then the first two bridges will be out. That'll just be her, and then when she jumps up the octave, bridges 3 and 4, we'll come in there with her and being in until the end of the song. Out of that, we'll have some sort of probably a crossfade into a praise the name, doing the song in G. So Gavin, this is the key you let it in for Manmaker. And so verse 1, verse 2 will just be Gavin coming in on chorus 1 with him, staying in through verse 3 in the second chorus. And then verse 4 will just be Gavin. And then from there on out, we'll stay in with him. Again, on the track, you hear instrumental. It's the way we've always done it, instrumental. And another instrumental with some of the chorus part in there. We're going to try to strive for that same amount of dynamic in that. Obviously, Gavin will be leading a little bit more, so we'll back off. And then the second and third choruses out of that will be in bigger with him. And then we'll go down, coming up and going into He is Jesus. I think we've only done the song twice on a Sunday morning, so if it's not as familiar, that's why. But verse 1, I'll take. We'll come in on the first chorus there together. Really watch dynamics on that first chorus because it stays pretty low. Staying in through verse 2, through the second chorus. I'll take verse 3. Who would die for a thief? Bear the weight of our shame. And then on that old rugged tree, sin defeated, we are free. Sin defeated, we are free. And then on this one, sin defeated. When I go up the octave, we'll come in there together and we'll stay in until the end of the song. So that is it for vocals, band. This is where you will start the video. So the thing with Glorious Day, we're going to do the song like the track. We've done it in E and in D, but we're going to do it in the original key and do it in D. That's really the only thing to note. Other than that, we're playing the song like the track. And then from there, we'll go into our scripture reading time. So Kim, if you wanted to just play the intro progression of that G sharp minor, F sharp, E to B of Reckless Love, that would be good. And then we'll go right into Reckless Love, playing the song in B. So Alyssa will lead us in that. We'll have a crossfade, some sort of a crossfade into a praise the name, and we're going to do this song in G. That's the biggest thing with this song is that we're doing it in G instead of A. And we're going to do this song like the track though, so just take note of that. And then eventually we'll go down, and when we come up, we'll go into He is Jesus. We've only done this song twice. But yeah, Kim, when you're listening, know that He is Jesus is very similar. It's actually basically the same exact thing as Canvas and Clay intro part. The timing is just different. So instead of it being da 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 da, it's much more straight. Dum da da da, dum dum dum. Instead of it being such like a weird pickup, there still is a little bit of a pickup, but it's played much more straight. So just know that. But other than that, we're going to do this song like the track. If you're looking at the chord chart, verse 3, when it goes, sin defeated, we are free. When it goes up, that very last line, if you're looking at the chord chart in verse 3, sin defeated, we are free. On the E, on free, is the same E of the instrumental. So when you start the instrumental, it's on the end of free. So those two E's are the same. So if you listen to the track and you count the E of free as the E of the instrumental, which is just below on that second page, that's where you start counting for the instrumental. Sin defeated, we are E, 2, 3, G sharp minor, F sharp, 2, 3, B over D sharp, E. So just know that. if you listen and just know that, you'll be just fine. It's just the first time, the first time you maybe play through it or hear it, if you don't see that or just didn't realize that, it can be a little confusing, but that's why. So you're not holding that E for 4 and then going into the instrumental. Those E's are the same, and that E is for 3 counts into the G sharp minor. It really is a passing chord, passing note for 1 count into the F sharp, and so on. So that is it for this week, guys. If you have any questions, let me know.